Good morning, I'm Jerry. Just trying to share things out of the Bible with you. Last 2 days, had videos on the rapture, and turns out that topic itself is controversial, and people have different opinions, and I respect all the opinions. You're going to read this Bible, and you're gonna come to your own conclusions, and I believe there's things in the Bible that we're not going to fully understand until we're in heaven, and I'm sure it's going to all make sense then. So I mentioned yesterday that I had planned to talk about the tribulation period. As you read through the Revelation and other scripture, there's talk of a period of tribulation, and people also, depending on how they feel about the rapture, or if there is a rapture, they're either what's called pre-trib rapture, mid-trib rapture, post-trib rapture, and let's see, let me get my wording right here. It's the post-trib, and then pre-wrath rapture is the wording I have written down here. Instead of reading, there's a lot of scripture. What I'm going to do is I'm going to speak it here, and then in the description of this video, I'm going to list the scriptural references for it. So, pre-trib rapture. This is when people believe they're taken up before the 7-year tribulation begins. Some scripture to read when studying this and to consider. You have 1 Thessalonians 1:10. You have Revelation 3:10. There's 1 Thessalonians 4:16 through 17 and John 14:3. For mid-tribulation rapture, and that's where people believe that it happens halfway through the tribulation, so roughly 3.5 years, because the tribulation period is supposed to be a 7-year period. If you review and check out Daniel 9:27, Revelation 11:11 through 12, 1 Corinthians 15:52, and see what you think from there. Post-tribulation, this is for the people who believe that the rapture and the second coming are one event, and that happens at the end of the tribulation. If you look at Matthew 24:29 through 31, John 6:39 to 40, Revelation 20:4 through 6, and again, study that scripture, and also the pre-wrath rapture. This is where people believe that the rapture occurs late in the tribulation, but before God's wrath is unleashed. And you can look at Matthew 24:21 through 21. Matthew 24:21 through 22, and 29 through 31. Look at 1 Thessalonians 5:9 and Revelation 6:12 through 17. So again, I'm going to list these references out. So, but I also wanted to speak them here. Some people prefer, one versus the other. This is one of those controversial topics, and I don't get wrapped around the axle on it, not really. I have my viewpoints, and other people have their viewpoints, and it just is. Some people like chicken, others prefer steak. Is either right or wrong? It's just your preference, or the conclusion that you come to after studying the Word. Anyways, I hope this motivates you to go in, dig in, see what you think on the subject, and come to your own conclusions. I love you. Have a great day.